you guys know that I've been following this Epworth situation. So I just looked online and I saw a post yesterday about the arrest of the Katwe sisterhood. These are the social workers that were helping those girls that were in Epworth, And I've just read the story on Zimbabwe. I don't know how far true it is, but apparently they are being detained and they're being charged with Section 31 of the Criminal Law Codification and Reform Act. So basically, what that act says is that any person who, whether inside or outside Zim, who publishes or communicates any information that's prejudicial to the state, it's which adversely affects the economic interest or Zimbabwe's defense and all of that, should be arrested. I don't know, guys. What is your view on this? Because I find this to be a little bit absurd. Why are we now arresting social workers instead of arresting the people that actually facilitate this prostitution, this child sex abuse? I mean, if you guys are not aware, please follow it up, because they have been arrested. And apparently the MP, our Zalaria Makari, says that the situation in Epworth is under control. When was it ever under control? Because as far as I know, things have been spiraling out of control. So I think this is something, again, that we need to look into as a country, because I don't think they should be arrested. I don't think they should be detained. I'm not sure what they're being detained for, but they're being detained for being false journalists, for saying prejudicial things to the state. I don't think it should be, or it is prejudicial. I think it's something that we need to be discussing. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Just post your thoughts, post your comments, and if you didn't know, please look it up, because from the good thing that we started by discussing and trying to help these girls, now the people that have been helping these people are actually being detained at Harare Central. And apparently the MP is aware of this. So it's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit disheartening, and it's a bit it's concerning. It's concerning, and I think you guys should also be concerned as citizens as to the way that our country is conducting its lawful business. I don't know. Post your comments and tell me what you think. Like I said, this is a Zimai article. I haven't seen it anywhere else. I've seen some people that have posted that they're giving legal advice to their sisterhood. So I don't know what we can do as Zimbabweans, but I think the least that we can do is express our anger and our concern at this. I would really want to know what the MP says when she says everything is under control. Those of you who know her, those of you who have spoken to her, what really has she done since the beginning of the project that was started by her and AC and all these other people, where we were eco-cashing money and all of this? Good morning, Davy. Good morning, David. I'm just talking about the arrest of the social workers who were helping in Epworth for disseminating false information and undermining public confidence in law enforcement. This is what the laws of our country are saying, and this is what they're saying why they should be detained and should be arrested. But this information is not false, I wouldn't think. So I don't know. Tambirai says, I thought there were accusations that the whole thing was fraudulent. I did see. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Where's Lucy?
Lucy is still sick.
She's not coming.
No, not today. Since yesterday. So yeah, she's in sick. Yeah, maybe you should give her a call.
See how she is,
Yeah, because it sounds really bad. Sorry, guys. That was my boss. Yes, there were allegations that it was false, but really we're saying false in what context? Because this stuff is actually happening. I don't know if it's true or false, but I don't think anybody would actually make this up, especially with that whole situation. I know for a fact that it's happening, and people know for a fact that it's happening. So we can't sit here and say that it's not real, it's not there. But then to then arrest social workers and say for this particular story, it's a little bit absurd. Ashley Roderick says the social workers are being arrested because of applauding false information. I don't get it. I also don't get it either, because they are saying that it's false information and it's prejudicial to the state and it undermines law enforcement. This is the law enforcement that has failed to do anything to stop the child prostitution from actually happening. They're the ones who let these bars go on, that let them drink alcohol, that let them hang around these perverts and all these ugly ass, dirty ass, creepy ass, ungodly ass men. So I don't know. Tatenda says, I'm finally watching with you. Hi, good morning. So it's a bit it's mind-boggling, to say the least. It's mind-boggling. I hope that the lawyers will do what they can. But I'd really want to know what you guys think, because this is our country. This is the country that we're living in. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Because the other section of the Act says, with or without the intention or realization, publishes or communicates to any other person a statement which is wholly or materially false and which he or she knows to be false, or he or she does not have reasonable grounds for believing to be true, shall, if the publication or communication of the statement promotes public disorder or public violence or endangers public safety. You see the stuff that they're being charged with. Like, look at the wording. Get yourself this act. Download it somewhere. You know, guys, don't be ignorant. This is what's happening. Look at the act and get yourself acquainted, and you know, look and see and help them out, because this is actually what's happening. And if this is going to happen, then we'll never be able to move forward, and we can never help, you know, our citizens in the way that we want to, in the way that we should. So I don't know, guys. This was just a little bit of information, a little bit of a chat. I just wanted to just find some information. I don't know. You guys might, I don't know how you guys think about this, but if you didn't know, now you know. It is Section 31, and as far as I can tell, they are still at the police station. So whatever you can do to help these Zimbabwe human rights lawyers, you know, fix it, get some justice, because then I don't see any public disorder. In fact, the only public disorder that I see is the cops doing this, and this is actually, I don't see any public violence. I don't think the story is false. I don't know, but yeah, guys, just keep this in your minds, and just don't be ignorant. This is our country. Hopefully I'll also be able to get a little bit more information on that. This is something that I'm just hearing about, but I have to get back to work. And it was a nice chat, guys. But do Google the story, and if you know people that can help, or you know, that can do something, we can. And also, let's continue to help those people, the little girls in Epworth, and really just everywhere. I mean, those girls represent a small portion of probably 10,000 other girls who are suffering the same fate. And I don't think we should let our country stop us from doing the right thing. Even though there will be detours and hurdles and all of that, I don't think we must lose hope, and I don't think we must say, you know, do Zimbabwe at all. No. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a good morning, good Tuesday morning, and do what you can, do good, and be better. But please just leave comments, you know, share the video so that we can all know what's going on. This is our country, you know, we can't have our social workers being arrested. It demolishes the whole foundation of what they're supposed to do, and it demoralizes the rest of, us, but it shouldn't. So, yeah, guys, have a good morning. I have to get back, and I will chat with you very soon. But if you have any more information or any questions, then leave a comment or you can just DM me. Okay, guys, we'll chat some other time. Bye.